All right, we have head coach Mark Fox here. We'll start with coach's thoughts on tonight's loss to Florida.
Really was a very poor end to the first half for us. We started the game, fairly decently, and then the last 8 minutes of the first half, we just, we couldn't keep them off the foul line, and then we went to a zone. They had back-to-back threes, and just defensively, we didn't finish the first half well, and the dam broke on us, and so really disappointed in that for sure. But Florida, give Coach White credit; they have a really good team. I thought that their speed and their athleticism was really impactful on the game, and they're an older group, and I thought they played well.
We'll open it up to questions for Coach Fox, starting with Jeff Rado.
Yeah, Mark, can you talk a little bit further about their quickness and how it impacted the game? And it seemed like you really had a hard time getting the ball inside to your big guys. I don't think Andre Kelly got more than about 3 or 4 touches. How much of that was just their quickness and length?
Well, I think that's a great question. I think that, their quickness in the half court was their ability to help on Andre as a role and recover. And they have great recovery speed in the half court. So there wasn't a lot of clean looks. And Andre's playing against a much bigger player, 6'11" with huge long arms. And so it was a tough matchup to begin with. But I thought their defense in the half court was really good.
And it seemed like you guys played at the tempo that you wanted for the first 8 or 9, 10 minutes of the game, and showed some pretty good composure. Did you think you sort of lost that composure as things went on?
Well, I think when they were going to the foul line so much that we got on our heels a little bit, like we knew we had to stop fouling, and so even we tried to change defenses, and we gave it back-to-back threes right when we did that, and so I felt like at that point the dam broke a little bit on us right there, and because we did start the game at a tempo that we liked, and we'd kind of weathered. We knew they would, we felt like it would be a road game, and we thought we weathered the start of it pretty good. But once they were, I think the last 8 minutes, maybe we had 2 stops in the first half, and you just can't win like that.
And if I could ask you one last thing, just look ahead to Wednesday. You've got another real good team. Seton Hall's nationally ranked. What do you want to see from your guys in terms of growth in that game?
Well, we need to look hard at this game. I've been a little disappointed in just some details of our approach. We've got to learn why this happened. We have to learn why we have certain fouls. We have to learn how we got a little bit rattled in the second half, and after a missed free throw, it was one of our young guys, but it wasn't even matched up at the other end. We need to see the consequences of some of these little mistakes in order to grow, because these really good teams, these nationally ranked teams, they make you pay for every mistake, and Florida did that tonight.
Thank you.
Question from Trace Travers with Colorado's.
Yeah, and keeping with kind of what you're saying, having to learn from your mistakes and kind of figuring out things. What'd you tell the guys after tonight when you guys struggled at the end of the half, like you said, but mostly kept up with them in the second half?
Well, it all came down to the last 8 minutes of the first half. Mm-hmm. And I said, guys, that's where the game was decided, and that segment, I don't know the exact time. It was basically the last 8 minutes, and that was game, set, match. It's hard to dig that kind of hole and come back from that. And we have to look hard at why we're in those situations, and cut up every play and study it and then grow from it.
Thank you.
Further questions for Coach Fox?
I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.